Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Borghals campaign in EU4 with me, your host Luckymarine. As promised, I will continue and we'll try and finish the Mughals off if we can. Hopefully. I mean, there's no real threat to us now. Ottomans, far too small to do anything. Mamluks, they're a shadow of their former self. Ming is down to 0 man down. If we wanted to, we could attack into Ming and bring in the likes of Bengal and Russia. Take a good lump out of him. However, until I move my capital to Europe and I can trade company, all of this, not all of this because Bengal's got a lot of it, Doab, Deccan, the Coromandel, Gujarat area, so I can trade company all of that. Where's my train of thought? I want to take out all this first because I don't want to risk messing up these missions. So I don't know. I could probably flip my capital over to Europe, and it'd be fine. But I just don't want to risk it. So yeah, I don't want to take more land from Ming because it'll cause more corruption, and corruption from territories is starting to stack quite a bit. 0.40 from too many territories. Well done, DHARMA. Update. Oh well, anyway. So we'll get rid of these rebels. I think the next fight is going to be into the Mamluks. We'll put Mamluks back on the list. In terms of aggressive expansion, yeah, we're alright. Yeah, we're alright. I mean, there's lots of red there, but we're okay. In terms of aggressive expansion, took Mamluks into a truce deal again. Also, we have just taken a lot of land off the Ottomans, therefore attacking into Jean-Pierre to bring the Ottomans back in isn't going to do well for us because we need all these courts to come in. And if we're at war with somebody who has a court on these provinces, then these are going to halt. So we might win the war, but we'd only ever be able to take about 10%, 20%, about 20% of land off anyone else because, yeah. So we might as well wait. Fighting to Jean-Pierre, I mean, even just a fight to Jean-Pierre blitz through his land to the point where he would wipe peace. It might be ideal. In fact, if I'm not going to take land, that might be the route we go. It drags the Ottomans back into a fight early. But on the white piecing out with Jean-Pierre, we altered the truce time with the Ottomans to just 5 years. At the moment, it is many, many, many years before we can go to war specifically with the Ottomans again. I mean, we could declare war now. Jean-Pierre, you change direction. They'd overfought in the capital. A squish of the Jean-Pierre stack and a cover off on every single province and an ongoing siege of his capital will probably be enough to wipe peace out Jean-Pierre, and it'll wipe peace the entirety of that war out, which will be Limpuan and the Ottomans. Limpuan, who you allied with? Ming. It might be an opportunity to take a little bit of land off Limpuan, separately piece him out. No, I need it to be quick and dirty. Okay, well we can do that. In the meantime, we can be attacking into the Mamluks. None of his allies will come and help him. We've already got a claim, Medina. Oh, this thing. Yeah, let's go. How we can purchase an ability. Let's make the ability, right, the 50% task treatment, I think, is what you want to be picking up immediately. As soon as you're into the edge of absolutism and you can afford it, get it. Because it will now give you an ability to handle these people Handle these people in an aggressive, harsh treatment-y way. So we invest 26 of the military powers, which is the weakest of all the military powers, and we get 1 absolutism off it, which I think is very nice. Also, my cats are being silly. So you do that. Also, if you have the generic missions, which we don't because we don't. About here on the generic mission, the Conquer New States, it gives you an additional minus 25% harsh treatment cost. So save that up to the point where you've clicked this button, and then click that minus 25% harsh treatment cost button as well. Stack all those discounts to harsh treatment, and happy days. Harsh treatment costs not much. And in the next update, the 1.27, which is now 1.27.2 because Paradox needed a hotfix for their hotfix. Poland can now stack something like 125% in terms of discount for harsh treatment. So that's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, we don't have access to any of that. What's this? Trade power in the Gujarat node. We don't have a merchant placed down there, so it won't do much. Won't do much at all. If you haven't got direction, there's no point having. No, there is that point having power, but power without control is not really a useful tool, useful thing. Yeah. So, in terms of tech, we can spend a little bit of this. We also have an institution to pick up at 4,730 ducats and 41 pennies, but we can wait for that. Let's grab some absolutism. It's going to raise our admin efficiency, and it's going to allow us to take more Marmaduke land. Is anything cheaper? I mean, 26 is about right. 26 for 1 absolutism. The going rate for an absolutism is about 50 mil power. 50 mil power for 1 absolutism, you're looking good. Anything less than that, pick it up. And you can only harsh treatment blows that are above 30%. How much are you going to cost? 26. Every now and then you'll come across one that is outrageously expensive. So actually do read the button, read the tooltip. That'll do. An extra, what was that, 4 absolutism? Takes it up to 27. Admin efficiency is now above 10%. And we want to be pushing up our admin efficiency as well, because it's getting to the point where the JJ is going to require a few wars to get through. Currently it's going to take at the very least 4 wars. But with a little bit of absolutism, we can drop that down to just 4 wars. Because of the cost to every single war score cost for all of the Janagari provinces. But I mean, this is going to come down. As our absolutism climbs, the next one that we pick up will probably be the admin efficiency plus 5%. Again, that's going to reduce the cost of provinces, etc. etc. The Iranian people have been assimilated by a government. In fact, advisor costs minus 10%. Ooh, that's nice, because we have some good advisors here. Yeah, good. I just saw horrific amounts of state maintenance. Why? Do we have edicts on? Do we have lots of edicts on? Ah, institution spread. That'll be global trade, won't it? If we've got lots of edicts on, it's probably global trade that I've gone for. Okay, well we can pay for that. I will slowly get through the Marmadukes. How many are we fighting? Good amount. Here we go. Can't get you away, unfortunately. Do I just fight you now? Or do I wait? Need to get you away. That was lucky. We should have gone for the stack first. I thought the stack was going to be busy with fighting his own rebels, but it wasn't the case, was it? Also, we should put a general in charge away, like a half decent one. There you go. Right. Let's get you around here. We'll spread out a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, so I came after the dwarf stack, but we'd already grouped up. I jump onto the capital and force him to deal with us. We've got the manpower to grind that out. One more tick. That's a little bit risky, but it's all about lowering the truce timer with the Ottomans. If we make it over Upper Doab, though we can have the wall goal, we'd be having ticking war score as well. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, here he is. Now we'll concentrate on the capital. You're going to shatter back to Limboan. We cover off on everything. And then we hit E-stack. That'll probably be enough. Also, let's go put the Marmadicks down. Use caution. Okay. Continuing with the ticking war score for having the war goal. I think we're going to be able to get them. We might be able to. 3 maneuver. I prefer 4, but he's over by the Bombardix. I wonder, can we cut you off? Perhaps. Quicker we can achieve this, quicker we can achieve white peace, the quicker we can be into the Ottomans next time around. Well, the other choice was eating a stability. I didn't want that. And you're going to run down here. Nope, going the other way. Try track him, try and wipe him. Cover off on some provinces whilst he's running away. Okay, looks like you're going to hit the 17 stack. We'll have you support as well. Might be able to wipe, might not, we'll see. I should be able to charge you down. Full maneuver, maybe not. Oh, we will. Excellent. And a conversion. Next. Anything? Not really. Not really. I'd like to keep the Hindu stuff around, so I can give it to various estates that like that kind of weird stuff. Excellent. Now where are you heading? One province over, that should be a wipe. With a wipe of the Jean-Piers. And possibly a capital take. That'll be the Ottomans out for white peace. And it cuts down, again, it's all about cutting down on the truce timer. There we go, white peace. If we take land off the Jean-Piers now, I'd like to, but if we did take land off Jean-Pierre now, it would lock the Ottomans behind their truce deal. So we'd just be extending the time before we could get the Ottomans again, which would defeat the object of this war entirely. There we go, white peace. All lost 13,000 men. But what we do is we bring down the truce timer, and the Ottomans suddenly jump up the list. And in 1638, we can attack directly into the Ottomans again. You take less aggressive expansion from taking land off the person with which the attack is against. Also, he attritioned a lot of troops coming through my land, and he's got nothing for it. Ottomans are actually getting on. Not bad. He's not doing too bad. I've seen worse. Seen a lot worse. So, we'll eat bits of the Marmadukes. What do I want from the Marmadukes? Won't mind this stuff. He's just getting in the way now. Oh, and remember, whilst we were in that war with the Ottomans, none of these were coming in, so we have to wait a little bit longer. Just a small amount. Right, what are we down to? Down to 50%, with a further 11% coming in 2 months. Alright, we'll wait the 2 months that are required. And now I think the next fight for us in this area is going to be against Vijayanagar. So let's head in that general direction. You lot head north. In fact, everyone head north now. We're done down here. Good. What space we got? A good amount. 62% overextension. Is there any rebels around? There are a few. Cross treatment. Grab a couple of points of absolutism. Every little helps. How long do we have to wait? February of next year. I can do that. More legalism, thank you very much. Oh, we're in control of this one. All of the Mamluk forces are over here. We can just sit in the north. Take some land back. Cut down on the amount of war exhaustion through land that's been taken. And from attrition. What attrition do we have? Oh, that'll do. Easy way of raising your war exhaustion if you need it for things like having X amount of unrest for court and country and going revolutionary and all that good stuff. There we go. Well, this should be the rest of our overextension. Excellent. We're at war with all of those? No. But does that mean you're at war? No. Improving relations with Ming. Yeah, I can bring Ming in. Who have you picked up? Arjuran. That's interesting. If you could get access to Arjuran, we could do exactly the same in the next war that we go to war with. The next war with the Ottomans. It's going to bring in the people that were in before. Jean-Pierre, Limbuan. No, Jean-Pierre at least. In that war, I'd like to count Jean-Pierre as a co-belligerent. The only extra person comes in is Limbuan. I'd like to take a lot of Jean-Pierre land. Or a decent chunk of Jean-Pierre land. Can I take it all? Not quite. Not quite, but we can take. We can reduce him to one wall. With most of the land taken being hopefully from the Ottomans. I think that is all of our overextension now. Yeah. Marmadukes. That's 61. Go for another state there. That's an entire state. And a coalition may fall. Trying to go Mamluks, Ottomans, Jean-Pierre, Najd, Chavan, Chagatai. The usual suspects. Now do we get rid of cause or... Oh, of course you're going to be over. Wait, war reps have been nice. Could just ask for money, I suppose. That will do. That will do. It's going to cost us 198 Diplo. Better CBs are needed soon. Done. Can we lower our autonomy anywhere? We can. Every time lower autonomy you get absolutism as well. For 3 autonomy that's going to bring in, well, absolutism by 1.5, absolutism by 0 point something. Yeah, it's not going to be worth. Stopping all these and starting them again. Not for a couple of absolutism. Unless I can stack that with a decent amount of harsh treatment. I cannot. What are we up to? 30 absolutism. Now you need 50 in order to pop court and country. Now court and country is... I think court and country is really, really powerful. And it's required if you want to go revolutionary. I believe it's required if you want to go revolutionary. Because revolutionary, it's still a republic. It's still a nerf to your absolutism cap. If you've got out the other side of court and country with the max bonus to it, then you're still rocking 100 absolutism. Who's next on the list? Siobhan in 36. It's getting to the point where it's just tiny tags that need mopping up. I bet I don't have a claim on you. Oh, I bet I don't have a claim on you. You come back. Yeah, man. There's a 9 dev that we can eat. That we can claim on. And you come back as well. Needs to fabricate upon Siobhan. Do I have a claim on Siobhan? We do not have a claim on Siobhan. Also this fool. Royal marriage, guaranteed by Great Horde. Yeah, it's fine. Custodian of the Holy Cities. Yearly legitimacy. Sweet. And an extra missionary. Outstanding. Build spy network upon you. We will also build a spy network upon you. Aggressive expansion. -22. Aggressive expansion -144. We should get rid of the tiny tags around us. Yep. And the JJ is in how long? 39. So it's not really going to be worth my time. It's not going to be worth our time to attack into Golconda. Golconda is only guaranteed by Vijayanagar. So we can attack into Vijayanagar without Golconda getting involved. But then when we're finished with Vijayanagar, we can attack into Golconda immediately, wipe peace out of Vijayanagar, drops the truce again, 5 hits. It's the whole dropping truces so you can smash people in the face just a little bit quicker. So let's get people in and amongst them. Do I need my forts up? I don't think I need my forts up. We can bring our medicines down, we can bring our forts down. Make some money. Pay off some loans? Currently have 1 loan and a debt of 1,500 and such, and we've had our merchants slandered. Oh, Ottomans. I will enjoy stamping you into the dirt. Also, I could do with integrating Borghals fairly quickly. How much is it going to cost? Only 4,000 ducats. That's not much. But it's spreading pretty quickly through us. Being at +3 stability will be helping ever so slightly. Stability, every single stability has a +5% to spread rate. Power state +10, peace +10, positive stability +15. It's very slow spread though. Adjacent province with global trade. Where are our states? Our spread rate there, but are you already present? Can I turn that off? No. Are you already present there? It's a shame you can't flip quickly between one and the other. One of the other map modes, I mean. Yeah, I'll keep them up. You want access because you're at war with those people? Not really, no. Be wary about giving out random access. It can really mess you up. You're not going to be required over here. Or you might do. Nah, you won't. I think we have enough people for JJ. Can always bring Bengal in. He can do some fighting for us. In fact, Bengal, who you like to? Pasai, guaranteeing Limbuan. That's alright, we've got a route into Limbuan anyway. I'll fight into... we bring in Jean-Pierre as a co-belligerent in this Ottoman fight. It brings in Limbuan. We can take land off them too. You want access? Why? No. There's no reason for you to have access through my land. Oh, there is. There is. You've got a lump here and a lump here. That's terrible. That's a lot of corruption that we're having to deal with. Oh well. That's DHARMA for you. More legalism? More legalism. The quicker we can use this ability to drop corruption by 2, the better. Much access from Najad. No thank you. Oh, we're going to need troops over at Shavan, aren't we? Might as well go there. You... counter espionage. Shavan, did you take espionage ideas? Yep. Straight away. Straight away. First off the bat, I'm taking espionage ideas. I'm going to mess up the player. Outstanding. Can't be mad. Grab a claim there. We might as well grab a claim on it. So I've got nowhere else to really put my diplomats. Ooh. No, I can't spend that money. Not when I'm saving up for an institution and I already have a loan. I'm paying quite a bit in terms of rooting out the corruption. 66 ducats spent on the rooting out of the crappy corruptions the Paradox decided to introduce. Taking tech? We are. Yeah, we save our points for tech. Okay. Okay. Can I ask for you for any other stuffs? Marsh butts. Nope. Grab a general off you. Our generals are relatively good at the moment. Shavan in 36 and Imereti in 37. We're not going to be ready in time for Shavan, which is unfortunate, but we will for Imereti. If we turn that fort on, Russia's got good relations with the Great Horde. Attacking into Imereti, it's going to bring in Great Horde because the Great Horde are guaranteeing them. Oh, also allied with Russia. They weren't allied with Russia before. But that's okay. We can drag Russia into a fight. Probably against the Ottomans, to be honest. 5 years time, an attack into the Ottomans, Russia come in. Excellent. What else do we need? Spy network on the Ottomans. Also, have a look. Nope. Everyone's fine. Ah, Nepal. Nepal has formed. So Limbuan has flipped to Nepal. That's allied with Ming and Jeonpyo. That's fine. That's okay. Yeah, why not? A little bit more prestige. Our truce with the Ottomans is going to be over before our truce with Vijayanagar. Why am I stacked up on Vijayanagar? Okay, about face. We need to be stacked on Jeonpyo. We need to be stacked on the Ottomans as well. Also, we'll have 10% extra admin efficiency, more states, etc., etc. Discontent sown by the Minglings. Good. Good. I mean, I say good, but it's good because if they've sown discontent and we have rebels, we can harsh treatment those rebels for more absolutism. So yes, it's actually good. Also, how far away are we? I mean, it is spreading through us, but it's very slow. We're not at the point where... Yeah, and we can save a good amount of points. Before we go to war with the Ottomans, we will buy tech, and then we will buy the next level of mill tech. We don't need to swap any troops out or anything. What's our composition? 2258. Let's at least give them 11 cannons each. So the infantry can disperse through the country, and then the cannons can sit on both the capitals. So we should be able to push these out really quickly. Nope, legalism. Yeah, we should be able to push these two out pretty quickly, and then push on Golconda. Then push on to the Ottomans. Golconda. That's you. I already have claims over all of your stuff. Why would I need 75% more spy network? Oh well. Nope. And nope. We keep getting rid of the level 1s until the game decides to grace us with something better. And by something better I mean discipline, morale, the usual stuffs. Might as well grab that claim. Also we can attack into Imereti whilst Russia is fighting Ottomans on our side. So swings and roundabouts. There's always more than one way to get into a country. There's always more than one way to sidestep alliances. Discipline, it is only level 1, but that Dan could discipline you. Ottomans. Diplo relations, +1 aggressive expansion impact -5. That. Oh, that is nice. And that's 10 years worth. That covers a fight with the Ottomans and that covers a fight with the Vijayanagarians. But this is getting rid of 2 corruption. No, got a long term. aggressive expansion minus 5%. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it might just be that extra province. Or it might just be that extra fault that you want. So this shows you we're at 0 maintenance because there's no real threat to us. We're at 0 maintenance, and so when we put our maintenance up, we'll have an additional 5.25 to add to the 0.51. So we'll have a morale of about 5.76, about pretty much exactly 5.76. But when the AI are at peace, they don't put their maintenance bar all the way down. They'll put it down about a third, and they'll sit at about 2/3 maintenance. So, or a quarter even, yeah, about a quarter. So if you can hit them, if they're on the side of the, if they're close to you, if you can see their stack, then it's worth stacking up next to them and attacking on the 1st of the month, so that you can attack into an army that is a quarter morale deficit, or has a quarter morale deficit, because they're only going to regain that quarter morale in the next tick. So it can be easy. It can be an easy first fight for you. So all in all, they'll have 4.45 morale. So overall, we have more morale than them. We have more discipline than them. I mean, it's only, what, 6%? No. 5%. I can count, honest. My maths isn't that terrible. It just, I'm tired. Shut up. Right. And when's that? When can we let loose the dogs of war? July of next year. So what's our composition here? 27, 6, and 14. So I'm doing a Poland run at the moment. So I'm getting my, I'm obviously double check all the numbers. Right, we're up to 32. So I could do with one less infantry here, really. And we should be taking advantage. Oh, if we weren't having to pay so much for getting rid of corruption because of the amount of territories that we had, then we could invest all the money that we're making. I mean, how much money are we investing in corruption? 60 odd ducats. 60 odd ducats into rooting out corruption. Can you imagine how many horses this would make? And we could have pretty much a 50-50 split of 50-50 split of infantry to horses in the front row. And we'd be able to do mega damage. But as it is, because the horses are expensive to, not so expensive cannons, but expensive to recruit, expensive to maintain, I just can't justify putting more horse people in my stacks, which is a shame, because we get some good modifiers. Let it slide. Excellent, I suppose. No, you can have them. Whoa. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Truce with Emirati is over. $14 cannons in the back row, so 26-6 is what we're rocking. Alright, we'll grab some more cav here. We'll do 24-8 on this stack, and I'd like you to have a few more cannons if needs be. What are the fort levels now? Still level 2. Yeah, still level 2. I don't think we can really be aggressive until we've sorted this out and got these troops on this front. It may be a case of chucking the forts on, falling back, and then pressing into them. I mean, the Ottomans are still going to be fairly strong. They're going to have the numbers. Yeah, they're going to have the numbers. Yeah, they're already up to 135 now. But why have a dog and bark yourself? We've got Russia up here that will come in and kick their teeth in, and we've got elephants everywhere that look like they were walking backwards. But let's not talk about that. Is enough to convert? Not really. Fair enough. That's going to take a couple of loans. No, extend that loan. Oh, we can wait until the last minute. Let's put our forts up now. Let's generate some peoples. Not going to need you. Not going to need you. You're for a mission, I think. Also not going to need you either. Don't know why I had you up. Yeah, let's pull back a bit. Legalism? Yes, please. Thanks, Bengal. So, Bengal as a rival, who is allied to just Pasai. Well, we know what our next war after the Ottomans is, don't we? Oh, we would need his land anyway. I don't know why I was keeping him around. It just secured one flank. It was one flank that I didn't have to worry about. I could concentrate my efforts in other directions. But it's okay, it's fine. We'll deal with it. Maintenance up. Grab a loan. Possibly two. Grab the institution. Grab the Miltech at the very least. But Diplo and admin as well would be welcome. Also more admin. Outstanding. 19's across the board. 19's where it counts. I don't do much drilling, so I'll just chuck you down to the bottom as well for the moment. There's no point in taking standardized uniforms for the army drill game modifier if you don't drill. All you're doing by clicking this button is making your troops more expensive. And we have a free slot. What do I want in terms of free slots? Maybe even aristocratic. Stat cav compatibility. Monthly autonomy change. It's very, very weak, but it's it's on all the time everywhere. The extra diplomat is nice. The land leader siege is pretty nice as well. Offensive ideas, some good good arguments to be made for offensive ideas. First couple of ideas of quantity. Again, some good ideas. In these two, there's good ideas. National manpower modified plus 33%. National manpower modified plus 50%. Maybe offensive. Although with the invent of barraging of walls, the siege ability isn't as important anymore. Could go trade. I don't think we really need it though. Cav cost and Cav combat ability. We've already got 20% Cav combat ability. We can push that up to 30%. Also bring down the cost of our Cav, which if we look at the cost of our Cav, currently it's 26 ducats per Cav. So knock in, well, pretty much 3 ducats. It depends on what way it rounds. But at the very least, knocking 2 ducats off every single Cav that we have to recruit after this. Our inflation is high, is it? Yeah, it's coming down. Could do an inflation advisor, but also I could really do with getting rid of the unrest advisor. Let's swap you out for a level. Is there a reason why you're there? Are you 50% cheaper or something? No, you're 50% cheaper. You're not. As much as I value the money for monarch points, let's pick up the yearly inflation advisor. Because we kind of want this gradual tick up of rebel factions, so that we can use our harsh treatment as an engine to drive the absolutism machine that we've got going. Also has an effect on discipline, which is really nice. We'll be good. We're alright. The first tick after lowering your maintenance all the way to 0 is the harshest tick. Yeah, we're good. So I don't know where Nepal is. It's probably going to be Kathmandu. Can mop up Jean-Pierre immediately. Yeah, I'll need both my generals over here. This is just going to be a holding action for the time being. I want me to say Diplo rep. No, we'll save it for the actual Diplo ideas. Diplo tech, should I say. As for Miltech, I will ponder this during the break, see what we need, see how well it blends into to various policies, see if we can benefit from that. We've got a few more states that we can dish out. So again, I'll go through there and I'll dish out some states. So I'll leave it on this map mode, and then bring you in on this map mode with the extra states added, and those of you that are fairly observant will be able to see where I've added them. Anyway, I've been Luckymarine, as always. You lot have been amazing. Join me next time for more with the Mughals, actually the Borghals, as we smash our way into the Ottomans with the help of the Russians. We take out lumps from Jampur and possibly Nepal, whilst then looking into the possibility of kicking Bengals back doors in. We'll see. Sounds fun anyway. Till then, do take care.